We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A 1 pitch on its way. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gardner carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat to ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
That is 7. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Dan Altavilla comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Pitch on the way.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That is second.
Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and he misses it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Aaron Hicks, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Now here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Hicks, a California-born ball player, who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks is retired to kick off the inning. Sheldon Neuse stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gio Urshela is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Chopped to third. Devers gloves it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. One there to Voit in time for the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Marcus Wilson. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Devers is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty, to get up and throw the ball across the diamond. Just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And thanks to the trying to pick things up where he left off, Luke Voigt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped him up. Devers is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batter, the designated.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a pop-up now. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Sheldon Noisy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Urshela.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
First offering on its way. Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Comes set, now the pitch. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
In now, Marcus Wilson, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And there's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Josh Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this.
Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Popped up. Voit over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Number 23.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back to the track, and it bangs off the monster. Long throw to third. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Tyler Lyons will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 58, Tyler Lyons.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he grounds one briskly to short. Right to him. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and at the plate, Luke Voit. He starts off.
Leading off the first baseman, Luke Voit.
from the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
Striding in. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Red Sox. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. High in the air out to center field. Wilson is right there, 1 down.
Up next to the
Now at the plate, Sheldon Neuse. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Happ will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Pitch outside. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly. They hold on. All set to.
Leading off the game, the second baseman,
Joe Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 19, Joe Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Happ has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Torres has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Luke Voit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. We're empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Big fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Boston with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Josh Taylor earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Joe Kelly wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,